Well, it's a sensation because what Baal Sulam tries to explain to us, and then it actually, I don't think that in that, you see, it is under the title, there is no one but him. This this is the title in which this part of, it's a very small part in it, it's even in parenthesis, appears. So it suggests that there is a difference between, let's say, I'll take for something that is going to be sound extreme, okay? But in this portion, there is something to do with Shabbat and keeping Shabbat. And it says that something which is very strict. And it suggests that that actually someone who is not going to keep it is going to be extinct. But there is a very particular expression that does not speak about he will die or he will be executed. It speaks about becoming hollow, becoming empty. So it means if you are making Shabbat empty of its meaning, you are dead, and it is dead to you. I would say that this is a very good law for all mitzvah. If you make it hollow, empty of meaning, empty of presence, you kill it, and it kills you, because it kills you from spirituality. This is what I mean. Now, it has to do with, you have to, all of us, we need to respect the place we came from, because the place we came from, let's say that mitzvot was a way that you were, the way of your education, or someone else that, secular values were the way they were brought up. I think it need to be questioned, both of them. The meaning of the values that actually will percolate in such a way that it will build a new nature of way of life. Okay. Now, it doesn't say that if you come from that, you have to abandon that, but you have to question them. You have to sort of question them, not in terms of, do I need to do it or not? It's why. It's that otherwise we actually make them hollow, empty. And this is why in Hebrew it's a mechalelea yumat. You can say those who will not keep it, those who will transgress, all kind of, there is a very particular way of using the word, which means we bring the whole, it's even worse because it suggests that we bring the whole creation back to a hollow, empty space that was in the beginning. So we're actually ruining all possibilities of reforming. So what I'm saying, if we respect where we come from, the search, the questions, the wishing to come back to the origin of both will allow us to meet on the third column, and it will sort of unite the purpose of why secularity was sort of allowed or was born into the world, in order actually to allow what is called the other side. I don't want to name it now. Let's say to ask, to re-ask and revitalize the action, so they will be able to meet on meaning, on the same purpose. I think this is the big movement, the general big movement that we are part of. So I'm not saying abandonment or try to live as a secular, because you will not find yourself in both ways, in both worlds. But question, ask, and pursue the meaning so it will not be hollow. Then we are very good friends. Then I'm your teacher. Okay, nice. But respect where you're coming from, because this is actually the way it was established, so we will find a true purpose together from both sides, from the right and from the left.